You're watching Thundar the Barbarian right here on Cartoon Network.
All pilots, man your Veritex. This operation will be directed towards the Cassini quadrant.
Take off in 15 seconds. Flight deck is clear. Under no circumstances should you be attempting to engage the enemy. Our monitors register alien fleet activity in Quadrant 4. Prepare for takeoff on my orders. Ignition. Adjust bearing displays. Clear the air. Beginning now.
Robotech, today at 4:45 on Toonami.
Flash.
The Lords of Light will be pleased. Thundar is back and ready for action.
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Right here, on the Cartoon Network. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Barney Rubble for the grand prize. What's the fruitiest cereal in Bedrock? That's a toughie.
You blockhead! Barney! You know my Pebbles is the fruitiest.
I could use a reminder. I don't know.
Take them all!
Fruity Pebbles, the winning combination of fruity flavors. But what about this? Is my grand prize.
Barney!
Post Fruity Pebbles cereal, part of this complete breakfast.
What cartoon character would you want to spend the day with?
Me.
Let me guess, Freakazoid? Oh, yes.
I would spend the day with...
No. I take that back.
Wait, what would...
Josie. Oh, okay. And why would you spend the day with Josie? Candlelight dinner.
Oh,
Sweet
plain music.
I'll put on my Giorgio cologne.
Okay, enough for this soap
Our
opera.
song will like communicate.
Okay,
What about you? Who would you want to spend the day with?
Josie and the Pussycats.
You can have the Pussycats. I got Josie. You can have the Pussycats. You can't have Josie.
Yes, I can.
Josie's mine.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
She's not.
Not.
Coming up next on Johnny Quest, listen as the villains express how excellent their evil plans are. And watch as young Johnny foils every last one of them.
It's time to do the thing today, the Cartoon Network thing to do. We say what we say to you, and you go do that thing we say. The Cartoon Network thing to do, today's Cartoon Network thing to do.
Today's Cartoon Network thing to do is the turn your friend inside out thing. First, watch your best friend inhale some little eggs, and then punch him in the stomach and watch chickens come out. Then have him suck the chicks back in, only he missed one, and so he sucks that in. But then he sucks you in too, and then you see how tasty his ribs look, so you try to take a bite out of him, only when you do, you pull him inside out, and oh, he's gonna be mad at you.
Well, that's it for that cartoon thing, today's Cartoon Network thing to do. So you go do that thing we said, 'cause once you've done that little thing, it's the Cartoon Network thing you did, today's Cartoon Network thing you did. Love ya.
Now it's time for another edition of Learn to Draw. Today, we're going to make a run at the beloved and world-renowned super moose, Bullwinkle. A nice tip on drawing is, if the character has horns, then horns is where you start. I mean, can you imagine what Bullwinkle would look like without horns? He'd look like a mole. No, he'd look like an anteater. Oh, boy, is he lucky he's got horns, because, boy, is he ever goofy looking without them. Okay, so horns, or antlers, big antlers, and you'll need to place them right over his ears. No, not on top of his ears. Close enough. Super. So there we have the antlers and ears of Bullwinkle. Now he'll be able to hear and antle. So the top of his head is done, and the rest is up to you. You're free to draw as you wish. Isn't it great?
you, young man.
Don't mention it.
You're watching Johnny Quest right here on Cartoon Network.
Want me to start with the Digimon? All right, cool. Be sure to watch Toonami this Saturday, because we're gonna put a monster in your pocket. It's Digimon, the original battling digital monster. They're just like the original Tamagotchi, except you train your Digimon to battle. And you can battle connect with another Digimon to see which beast is best. We've got 500 to give away, and a toll-free number to do it. You get through, you get one. Just watch Toonami this Saturday for your chance to win. Okay, I got you.
Welcome to the World Cartoon Headquarters Online. Use Secret Squirrel's decoder machine to email messages only you, your friends, and a squirrel in a raincoat can understand. Grab onto the cartoon search engine and clog your noggin with thousands of cartoon facts. Download Johnny Quest multimedia modules. The more you download, the more they change. Cartoon Network World. So much fun, you'll slip a disk drive. Type Cartoon Network on America Online and let the tunes take over.
Once upon a time, a daring young man explored the seven seas. Legend has it, the ocean was calling his name to adventures and discoveries never seen before. Once upon a time, there was a man named Sinbad the Sailor.
The Fantastic Voyages of Sinbad the Sailor premieres Monday at 3. Even the biggest villains are scared by the sound of Thundar. He's back.
You're watching Thundar the Barbarian right here on Cartoon Network. Network that can feed your toon hunger.
Cartoon Network. Hello, Pet Shop. Have you done any more putty tats? I'm all flesh out.
Hey, Squeedy, you'll need to order a whole slew of putty tats for your 3-hour super chunk.
You bad old peeking tomcat.
It's a Tweety super chunk. Next, only on
Cartoon Network. Give me more!
What are the names of the gangsters who kidnapped Tweety in Catty Cornered? What are the names of the gangsters who kidnapped Tweety in Catty Cornered? Rocky and Nick.
Sign it off, Nick. Okay, Rocky.
Don't worry, Cartoon Hogs. We'll have more Super Chunk for you after this, right here on the Cartoon Network.
It's time to do the thing today, the Cartoon Network thing to do. We say what we say to you, and you go do that thing we say. The Cartoon Network thing to do, today's Cartoon Network thing to do.
Today's Cartoon Network thing to do is the Make Your Chiropractor a Fortune thing. Here's how to do it. First, escape from your local heavily secured correctional facility, and then think you're home free, but this guy's on your case, so you're not, and then you take a car to this train, and then you take that train to a boat, and you take a boat over to that plane right there, and then you take that plane to this pony who takes you to that secluded cabin, and oh my God, look who's there! That's gotta hurt!
Well, that's it for that cartoon thing, today's Cartoon Network thing to do. So you go do that thing we said, 'cause once you've done that little thing, it's the Cartoon Network thing you did, today's Cartoon Network thing you did. Love ya.
Get a yummy snack-type food, because the Super Chunk continues on the only network that can feed your toon. Like a little red picnic basket you helplessly handed over to that big bear in a bow tie? Then check out the next Super Chunk! Next Saturday at 4 on the only network that can feed your Jellystone hunger.
Cartoon Network.
getting a signal from the source. World Cartoon Headquarters, Cartoon Network.
Work!
Hey kids, do you know what time it is? That's right. It's
Sit back and relax. It's Thundercat time.
I can feel dark powers. The eye of Thundera. It is your destiny that you hold in your hand. Bring it to me! Thundercat! I will always be with you, Lion-O.
The Thundercats will return in a moment on Cartoon Network.
Season's greetings in our souls. Yummy fruity pebbles in our bowls. Oh, here comes you know who. Yabba dabba fruit, delicious too. I'm hungry. Santa, my pebbles! Your pebbles? 'Tis the season to be sharing, Fred. Happy holidays, pal. Oh, Fred.
Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles cereals. Out of this good breakfast. Now, for a limited time, you can deck your bowl with new holiday Fruity Pebbles.
Merry breakfast.
Cartoon City, home to many mysteries, but none too tough for the Mysteries Inc. team to solve. With crime crackers like Jabberjaw, Funky Phantom, and Hong Kong Phooey, just to name a few. There's even your own mysteries to solve. Yep, it's no secret the place to go for a good mystery is Mysteries Inc. Sunday at 6 on Cartoon Network. Brought to you by Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood.
Scooby-Doo!
Now on sale from Warner Home Video. Buy one and get a free Scooby comic book. Thunder! 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 Thundercats!
You're watching the Thundercats on Cartoon Network. The Thundercats will return in a moment on Cartoon Network.
He is the brightest mind of his time. He is the creator of the world's most impressive laboratory. He is brilliant. He is inventive. He is afraid of being hit by a girl. He is Dexter.
Dexter's Laboratory, tonight at 9 on Cartoon Network.
This program is brought to you by PlayStation. Never underestimate the power of PlayStation.
Announce Cartoon Network's Christmas specials, Quickie Bear.
I'm a koala, not a bear.
Oh, sorry.
Koalas are marsupials. Bears are mammals. Koalas are...
Quickie, the Christmas specials. Bears. Smurf Christmas special, Space Ghost Christmas, Yogi's Christmas Caper, Christmas Flintstone, Christmas season to be Smurfer, the Cracker Princess Mania, Jensen Casper Jones, Christmas comes to Pac-Man and a Christmas story too.
It's Cartoon Network's Christmas party, Wednesday at noon.
Hey, come here. What are you doing tonight around 8 o'clock? Because I got this show on Cartoon Network. Oh yeah, the Cartoon Network. Sure, they love me. A little closer. Anyway, I was thinking we could do a little video dating. Mwah!
Johnny Bravo, tonight at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Now a little rhyme about my brother. By Diddy! My brother Dexter is so lame, always
always bragging about his brain.
That doesn't rhyme.
Does too. Where was I? Oh, yeah. He makes these machines that are very impressive. If you ask me, he's just a wee bit obsessive.
Dee-Dee!
And when I pick the lock on his stupid old dory, he screams, Dee-Dee, get out of my laboratory!
Dee-Dee, get out of my laboratory!
See?
Dexter's Lab, tonight at 8 on Cartoon Network.
I am vengeance, vengeance, vengeance. I am the night, 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 the night. Vengeance, 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 vengeance.
Tonight, back to back at 6 and 6:30.
The only person who still calls him Donald is his mother. To us, he's Don Coyote, and he's coming up next on Cartoon Network.
It's time to do the thing today, the Cartoon Network thing to do. We say what we say to you, and you go do that thing we say. The Cartoon Network thing to do, today's Cartoon Network thing to do. Today's Cartoon Network thing to do is the try to kiss a girl but then accidentally kiss a cow thing. Here's what you need to do. Shut your eyes and pucker up to kiss a girl, and then you go after the girl, but then when you actually kiss the girl and open your eyes, whoa, now she's a cow!
Kissed a cow.
You sure did. Well, that's it for that cartoon thing, today's Cartoon Network thing to do. So you go do that thing we said, because once you've done that little thing, it's the Cartoon Network thing you did, today's Cartoon Network thing you did. Love ya.
Want me to start with the Digimon? All right, cool. Be sure to watch Toonami next Saturday, because we're gonna put a monster in your pocket. It's Digimon, the original battling digital monster. They're just like the original Tamagotchi, except you train your Digimon to battle. And you can battle connect with another Digimon to see which beast is best. We've got 500 to give away, and a toll-free number to do it. You get through, you get one. Just watch Toonami next Saturday for your chance to win. Okay, I got you.
Fred Flintstone, large man, loud man, meat-eating man. Wilma wants Fred's attention. Fred wants a Brontosaurus burger.
Do you mind warmed over cactus stew?
Yes, he minds, Wilma. Cook him meat. And thanks to his uncloggable cartoon arteries, you can watch Fred eating meat. Today at 3:30 on the home of carnivorous cartoon stars, Cartoon Network.
You're watching Don Coyote right here on Cartoon Network. Don Coyote will be right back on Cartoon Network. I wonder if he's related to that joker chasing the bird around the desert.
Attention! Clear the streets and take cover. Take cover at once. They can't be doing this. They can't.
Annihilation. Total destruction.
Are they all destroyed?
Blast them to bits. Let's get on with it. Robotech, weekdays at 4:45 on Toonami.
Got a guy, ran off a ledge. All right, sir, keep running, all right? But don't look down. You look down. Yeah. Well, now you're gonna fall. Sir, you're gonna make a hole in the ground in the shape of your body. Hopefully, you'll make an accordion noise. You're gonna be all right. Welcome to Cartoon Network.
Screwy, ain't it?
Yes, Cartoon Network is the home of the greatest cartoon stars, but just because they're stars doesn't mean they don't make mistakes. It's bloopers of the cartoon stars.
Take one. I'm so happy.
Cut! You're not really happy, you're sad, get it? It's funny!
If you say so.
Jetson! You're hired! Fired!
It's not funny till somebody gets hurt. Hey, Kate.
Cut!
Sorry, Scoob. It's on! You're fine!
But Sister maced me.
Big 42.
So, next time you're watching Cartoon Magic, just remember some of the hard work our dedicated professionals put in behind the scenes on the home of the greatest cartoon stars, Cartoon Network.
Fix the sign.
You're watching Scooby-Doo, right here on Cartoon Network.
As a chiropractor, I'm concerned with Shaggy's posture. Yes, there's a certain glide to his stride, but it involves too much slouching. Scooby-Doo will return.
Dave met before.
Tom at the 40, at the 30. Outside the hole, sweeping to the left. Oh, a visual kill. Little mouse came to play today.
But you've never seen them like this. Tom versus Jerry. Game time. With intense play-by-play coverage by John Madden and Pat Summerall. Tonight at 8 p.m. on Cartoon Network.
And now, back to the Flintstones on Cartoon Network.
Hey, Super Chunkers, how do you make a Super Chunk fantastic? Just invite 4 bad guy busting, fire fighting, invisible stretching superheroes known as the Fantastic Four. Super Chunk! Next on the only network that can feed your superhero hunger.
Cartoon Network.
It's a whole lot of chunk and then some. Stay tuned for more of the big guy, Super Chunk, on Cartoon Network.
Give me more.
What was it that gave the Four their superpowers?
How about a little
Clap!
Here's just what we've been looking for. All we need's a little practice.
But Henry, that...
Shut up and let's get going.
Oh boy, I am going to be a trick bear act. Come on, Paul.
Go get a yummy snack-type food, because the Super Chunk continues on the only network that can feed your toon hunger, Cartoon Network.
I thought I saw a Tweety bird.
And you're going to see a whole lot more of him during his 3-hour Super Chunk.
You bad old putty cat.
Next Saturday at 4 on the only network that can feed your toon hunger.
Cartoon Network. So tell me again about the 79 countries.
It's like this. Cartoon Network's the same in those countries as it is here, except for little differences.
Example.
Okay. Know what they call pound puppies in Paris?
They don't call them pound puppies.
Nah, they don't have pounds in France. They have the metric system.
Then what do they call them?
They call them Les Puppies Royale.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, what do they call Smurfs in Spain?
Like a Smurf is a Smurf. They just call them Los Smurfs.
Los Smurfs?
Yeah, and in Morocco, Morocco mole is just called mole. Wow, 200 million shrimp.
I can't see over the wheel. This stupid teeter-totter doesn't not even work.
Every Monday night at 8. Who do you appreciate? That's right, baby. Johnny Bravo.
Tuesday night, don't play stick in the mud. Watch cow and chicken. Bud. Your Wednesday evening will be filled with elation when you add the boy genius to the equation.
And his big sister.
Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, from Dexter's Laboratory on Cartoon Network.
Cartoon! You threw off my meter.
The Super Legion of Doom, upholding peace for all humankind. Aquaman, Solomon Grundy, masters of the Legion of Doom, and the Super Friends, struggling for superiority. Weekdays at 6 on Cartoon Network.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la.
Coming up next, it's Tom and Jerry, followed by Scooby-Doo on Cartoon Network.
Be sure to watch Toonami next week, because we're going to war. Transformers are back for the 90s, and if you're a lucky kid, we'll send one right to your house, free of charge.
For your station, my turn.
Optimus Primal, Megatron, Silverbolt, Tarantulas, Cheetor. We've got 500 Beast War Transformers to give away, and a toll-free number to do it. You get through, you get one. Just watch Toonami next week for your chance to win.
Look into my crystal ball to see your future. This isn't not gonna work, Cow. Please, Big Brother, concentrate.
What hidden terror keeps the Batman awake at night?
Is there some past tragedy?
Why couldn't you save us, son?
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Batman. Weeknights back-to-back at 6 and 6:30 on Cartoon Network. It's payback time.
The job was strictly a 4x4 square. I mean, like downtown, small town with a capital Z, baby. And just when I thought I was down so low I'd need a shovel to get out, I found something I could really dig. A pad, bad and rad, and glad I was to be seeing that scene, Dad. The crib crawl with cool cats, Tom, Top, Snagglepuss, Swat, Josie, and the dot. I eyeballed a canine, 10, 11. This water bowl was doggy heaven. And as I was swinging, my lobes began ringing with the craziest sounds. Diddly, diddly, doing, doom, boom, bump, bump, swish, spun, squeak, squinch, creak, crank, clunk, slam, jam, cram, flam, wham, damn, thank you, man, it was hep. Shep, and I knew I had to make like the Chan Clan and clue in, Stan. What is this joint I Sherlocked a local?
Why, it's Cartoon Network, you odd-talking yokel.
Toon City, Acme, the big CN. Well, yabba dabba daddy-o, I'd arrived at the dive where cartoon stars jive, and since it's always shaking, I'll be grooving long. Cartoon Network, solid gold.
Say you tune into Cartoon Network at 6:24 in the morning. What do you think you'll see? You'll see a cartoon! And if you tune into Cartoon Network at 2:16 in the afternoon, you'll see another cartoon. At 9:37 on Monday night, you'll see a cartoon. At 3:07 on Wednesday afternoon, you'll see a cartoon. At 4:03 Sunday morning, a cartoon. At 10:23 Tuesday night, a cartoon. Thursday at midnight, a cartoon. At 5:18 on Friday afternoon, a cartoon. Cartoon, 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 cartoon. No matter when you tune into Cartoon Network, you'll see a cartoon, because that's all we play. All cartoons, all the time. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, forever and ever and ever and ever. Until the end of the time. So whenever you feel like watching cartoons, you know there's only one place you can find them anytime, day or night. Come to the place that's playing cartoons when nobody else is. The world's first and only Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Scooby-Doo, followed by Dexter's Laboratory on Cartoon Network.
And now it's time for another edition of Learn to Draw. Today we're going to sketch half of the world-famous team of Tom and Jerry. The Tom half. We'll start with a circle for Tom's head. That's not right. Just a sec. There we go. No, that's not it. Sorry, I just, can't seem to... I'll tell you, let me just try a new piece of paper. I think that might help. Nope, it doesn't seem to help that much. But you know, that brings us to an interesting point. Sometimes the other end of your pencil can be just as useful as the pointy side. I'm talking about your eraser, of course, the little pink rubber thing on the end of, well, you know where it is. Well, I'll tell you, drawing Tom is no walk in the park. At least, Tom's head is pretty tough. But I'll bet you can do it just fine. And don't forget your eraser.
Got a guy who needs to hide. Fast. Let's move. Let's move. All right. Sir, you gotta stop screaming. Now, listen, I need you to look around. Is there a rock, a building, a car, anything to hide behind there, sir?
What's he got?
One skinny tree. Well, we are gonna get you out of there. You hold on. Now, sir, for this to work, you're gonna have to tippy-toe behind that tree. And you will disappear.
Welcome to Cartoon Network.
Screwy, ain't it?
On Saturday, March 14th, Cartoon Network will present the 50 greatest cartoons of all time. Saturday, March 14th, starting at 2 p.m., only on Cartoon Network.
And now it's time for another edition of Learn to Draw. And today our subject will be teen telephone monopolist, Judy Jetson. Little tip, you know what? You can use a head for more than thinking. You can use it to make sure your proportions are right when drawing. Yeah, just a head. Like, I think Judy is about 4 heads tall. I wonder whose head we should use. Well, her own head, right? Sure. So, Judy's 4 heads tall, right? Let's see. So her head's about 1 head in size, and her body's 3 heads. Her legs will use about 2 of those heads, leaving 1 head for her torso and upper body. She wears a little belly-bearing blouse, which would be about 2/3 of a head, so her midriff is about 1/3 of a head. Yep. So that's Judy Jetson, head to toe. Head to head, I should say. Yes!
Next week at 5:30, Johnny Quest packs his bags.
What is?
And Tsunami goes to war.
We've got a full-scale threat attack.
Open fire! For 1 week only. To your stations, quickly. Beast Wars. All next week at 5:30. Transformers 90s style. Only on Tsunami.
Proximity alert. Proximity alert.
Flash.
Lion-O! Lion-O!
You've caused enough trouble tonight. All right. The Thundercats now return on Cartoon Network.
Practice makes perfect.
Listen to me, you meddling fools! Stop! You hear?
Tsunami will return in a moment on Cartoon Network.
Not adjust your setting. The Toons are taking over. It's Cartoon Network, the one place where the Toons are in control. Do not adjust your set. This is Cartoon Network. All tunes, nothing but tunes, all day, every day, all around the world. The tunes are taking over. This is Cartoon Network. Cartoon universe. And the Toons are in control.
You're about to take the ride of your life. Let's hope your TV has an airbag.
The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. Tonight at 8:30 on Toonami.
Hi,
I am Weasel here. My super genius colleagues and I are busy working on an important project for Cartoon Network. All cartoons will air at the same hour in the Eastern and Pacific time zones, with the Central 1 hour behind and the Mountain 1 hour ahead. For example, Cow and Chicken will air Tuesdays 8 p.m. in the Eastern and Pacific, 7 in the Central, and 9 in the Mountain. Confusing? I realize. But if we all work together, we will build a more complete cartoon world.
Dr. Quest, be careful.
Look out! Quick, this way!
Ooh, that was close!
Stay away from it. Tsunami now continues.
What is that thing we're up against anyway?
I'm hit.
Exactly. Don't stand there like a dummy.
All right, listen up. Today we're talking about something very important. Villains, bad guys, the heavy. Webster defines a villain as cruelly malicious, a scoundrel.
One more step and she's doomed.
We don't get enough credit. What's a hero without a villain?
It's a joy to see your wicked mind at work.
Bad guys make life more interesting. My favorite bad guy, besides myself, is Lotor.
That is incredibly good news.
Lotor!
You remember him? He seems kind of wimpy, but he's got personality.
You've had it. I'm really mad at that Lotor.
And let's not forget Mum-Ra.
Mum-Ra!
Are you okay? Another one of my favorites.
I can't believe it. That man was lucky.
You know, it's not easy going out there making the world unsafe for superheroes.
We have iniquitous work to do.
They always seem to come out on top.
Voltron has done it again!
You tickled. Being a villain is a thankless job, but we always have more fun along the way. That's what being bad is all about.
End it now. End it.
We've lost picture.
Tsunami is proud to present The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest, next on Cartoon Network.
Welcome to Quest World. Please specify desired data.
I am the Knight. I am Batman.
Batman, tonight at 9 on Cartoon Network.
All next week at 5:30, Tsunami goes to war.
This will be the final battle.
Beast Wars. All next week at 5:30. Transformers 90s style. Only on Tsunami.
To your stations, quickly.
Flash.
The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest now continue on Cartoon Network. Dust. Tsunami is not yet complete. Your patience is appreciated as we come to speed. See this space for further details. Thank you. Tsunami will return in a moment with The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest.
Be sure to watch Cartoon Network next week.
Dino Supreme.
How about a little clap?
A little overly done.
Oh!
In short weeks, we'll be announcing the winner of the Get Tuned sweepstakes. Until we do, could you politely stop writing? We know you want to win. We know you want to be a cartoon superstar, but you'll just have to stay tuned to see who gets tuned.
Brought to you by Kraft Singles.
You're watching the 50 greatest cartoons of all time on Cartoon Network. The 50 greatest cartoons of all time will return after these messages.
On Sunday, March 15th, Cartoon Network will present the 10 greatest cartoons of all time. It's the 10 greatest cartoons of all time, Sunday, March 15th at 10 a.m., only on Cartoon Network.
Now, back to the 50 greatest cartoons of all time. The 50 greatest cartoons of all time will return after these messages.
And now it's time for another edition of Learn to Draw. You know, cartoon characters look really complicated, but you can draw just about all of them by putting together very basic shapes. Let's take one of the simpler cartoon characters and show you what I mean. Sure, the Shmoo. He'll do. Now, just looking at the Shmoo, you can tell his main shape is, you guessed it, a rhombus. Once you've made the rhombus, you just add a simple octagon on top, then add a trapezoid, then this parallelogram over here, add a septagon, then just inscribe a 37-degree arc off the most acute angle of this pentagon here, while traversing this angle to make a hectogram. Let me just real quick here. I'm gonna do some math here. The perimeter is a function of the derivative in relation to the cosine. I gotta get a square root here. Carry this, and the yield is what is that? The Shmoo! Wait, almost forgot the whiskers. It's a snap. Told you.
Now, back to the 50 greatest cartoons of all time.
The Popeye cartoons of the 1930s are among my all-time favorites. I wish a new generation would discover them in black and white and grow to love them the way I do and all my friends did when we were growing up. And A Dream Walking is a perfect example of how clever and original they were. Wonderful use of black and white, wonderful use of perspective, clever, funny, and they also made use of the songs of the day. That was a popular song from a Paramount picture. And they took it and used it because they were produced by Paramount at the time. And I think everybody at Warner's was influenced by Tex Avery. I don't think there's any question of it. They then developed their own styles, as Bob Clampett did, as Chuck Jones did, as so many others did. But Avery was the first one to push that envelope, to use the current term.
I start with the ears usually because if I don't draw the ears, I may find I won't have room to draw them. There you go. I'm generous. I got three. I put 3 whiskers on each side. When one time Leon Schlesinger came back and he said, "Why don't you just use 2 whiskers? It'll save money." I tell children, if you want to know how to draw Bugs Bunny, draw a carrot and then just hook a rabbit onto it.
As always, some awards were presented earlier to keep tonight's show on schedule.
The award for Best Cartoon was presented yesterday by Larry Storch and Shirley Himble at the fabulous Hucknall Inn in Cerritos. Now, back to your host.
On March 23rd, watch cartoons get the respect they really deserve on a special Toonheads, 2 full hours of Academy Award-winning and nominated cartoons from the past.
Now for Best Actor with a Theme Restaurant.
March 23rd at 7 on Cartoon Network.
I'm a sucker for cartoons based on classical music. I think I learned all the classical music I know, in fact, from cartoons.
How do? Welcome to my shop. Let me cut your mop. Let me shave your crop.
Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit.
I didn't know what those pieces were called then. That I had to figure out later. But I love the way great classical music seems to have inspired the cartoon makers to come up with the cleverest gags they ever did. And Cat Concerto is a perfect example of that. There's Tom trying to play Liszt's Hungarian Rhapsody, and it's just a wonderful cartoon.
Well, let's say, take for instance a cartoon like Cat Concerto. You look at that cartoon, you know that there's something great about it, and you just feel it when you make them. It's just the reaction from the audience. I mean, no sense. I mean, I can say to you that every one we make is great, and we feel good about most of them because the stories are good, but some of them just take off, you know.
He's Tex Avery.
Tex Avery!
Every Sunday, see 3 cartoons from the master of the double take.
It's the Tex Avery Show.
Tonight at 8:30 at the Tex Avery Network, Cartoon Network.
Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit.
Kill the wabbit?
Warner's made a lot of perfect cartoons. The amazing thing is that they made them on an assembly line. When you think of a perfect work of art, you think about, there's that line about art is never finished, it's taken away, because a real artist is always refining and revising his thoughts and fine-tuning what he does. They didn't have time to do that at Warner Brothers. They were on a schedule. They had to keep turning them out, one after another, without much recognition either at the other end. They just kept doing it, very rarely getting a pat on the back, very rarely being mentioned in the press. They just kept doing it. Then when you look at what they did, and you say, wait a minute, that was just one of 20 you did that year? That was one of 40 that the whole studio did that year? And any one of these cartoons, you'd be proud, or I'd be proud, to have, you know, as our epitaph, as I achieved that in my lifetime. I made that great cartoon. They did it all the time.
That was Cal Howard's idea when Tex was doing one of the first Daffy Ducks. He wasn't satisfied with the voice, so Cal said, why don't you use Leon's voice? He has a slight lisp. And, what's it doing, Philip?
Hello, Porky. Come on in.
Hello, Mr. Hello, Leon.
Well, Porky, what's on your mind? What can I do for you?
We'd say we're working on Porky Pig. That's all right. Put in lots of jokes. I'm off to the races. And so it was a good little voice, and so we called in Mel and asked him if he could do Leon's voice. Oh, sure, I can do it. So that's the way it worked. We've carefully avoided topical gags of any kind. Now, the reason for that, not that we were wise, but when they made a cartoon, we didn't know whether it was going to go go to the theater in 2 years, 3 years, whenever, because they just reach in the bag and pull one out. So we carefully avoided using any topical gags. The youngest cartoon of our cartoon showing is over 30 years old. And yet it seems to stand up in terms of friendliness and love from the studio, from the audiences, as those that are made contemporary. It doesn't seem to lose anything by it, does it? Well, Mel was an all-purpose person. I mean, his genius was incredible. He would never see a story until it was completed. Until I'd completed all my layout drawings. The same thing with Frizz. Then he'd come in about an hour before the picture, and you'd go over the entire story with him, and then he'd record it. That's all he knew about the story. He'd go through my layout drawings and see what I wanted, and then when we're recording, he wouldn't go from Bugs Bunny to Daffy and back. He would do all of Bugs' lines, and I'd be Daffy. So I'd do the Daffy lines to him, and he'd reply in Bugs, and then we'd reverse, and I'd read the Bugs lines, and he'd do the Daffy, and so on.
I demand that you shoot me now.
He was incredible, a wonderful actor, invaluable. I mean, like I guess over there they have about 8 people doing the lines that this one man did. So he was a great, great man.
The reason I think Cartoon Network has more cartoons than any other place in the world is that they have this really big cartoon library that's bigger than 4 whole Empire State Buildings put together, and it's even bigger around than my Aunt Edna and Uncle Jim combined. And when you go inside the library, you can see all the cartoons running around and stuff, but you need to be careful and watch your step because it's crazy in there. And guess what? There aren't any books in the library, not even encyclopedias, just lots and lots of cartoons. Sometimes it's hard to find the cartoon you want in the library because they never stay in alphabetical order, because cartoons are just that way, I guess. But even if you can't find the cartoon you want, you shouldn't ask the librarian for help because she'll give you a wedgie and stuff. But Cartoon Network shows all the cartoons all the time because they have special cartoon-catching tractors, tractor beams, to get them on TV. So you can always check them out there, and you won't have to ask the librarian to stamp your card or anything because Cartoon Network has the biggest cartoon library on Earth.
It's wedgie time.
Bye, I gotta go.
You like me. You really, really like me.
I don't know. Sounds okay when a cartoon character says it. Watch 2 full hours of Academy Award-winning and nominated cartoons on Toonheads, March 23rd at 7 on Cartoon Network.
We now return to the 10 greatest cartoons of all time on Cartoon Network. We now return to the 10 greatest cartoons of all time on Cartoon Network.
Since 1927, no cartoon has ever won an Academy Award for special effects. This year, well, we're not real hopeful. On March 23rd, watch cartoons get the respect they really deserve on a special Toonheads. 2 full hours of Academy Award-winning and nominated cartoons from the past. March 23rd at 7 on Cartoon Network.
You have to have restrictions in art. You have to decide where you won't go. Comedy isn't so much what you do as what you don't do. And you have to live rigidly by that discipline. So I decided that I was making this film that nobody would be able to hear the frog except the audience and the man who found him. Otherwise, he wouldn't perform for anybody. He doesn't do it maliciously, he just doesn't do it. You never knew what his intents were. Well, this was tough, and I think when you're doing a picture, there comes a point where you have to abandon it. And I had a lot more material than that. I could have made a half hour out of it, using psychiatrists and a lot of other things. But it came out as people believe it's a jewel, and I'm willing to accept that's what they believe. Not that I believe. I just want a picture that I was rather proud of because it did obey and slavishly responded to the disciplines we applied there. And that's the essence of humor.
Let's Opera Doc is one of Chuck Jones' masterpieces. He has more than one to his credit, but this is certainly one of them. And I don't know if I've seen it 50 times or 100 times, but I never get tired of it because there's always something new to notice, something to admire about it. The audacity, just the sheer audacity of doing it. This little miniature opera in the boldest, most garish color schemes, with Bugs and Elmer actually singing Wagner.
Oh, Brunhilde, be my love.
It's glorious.
Catch a sneak peek of Beetlejuice. April 1st on Cartoon Network.
No messages. Leave a message.
Hello, Brunhilde. This is Elmer. I met you tonight at the bowling alley. I just wanted to say I had a great time, and I'd love it if you'd call me. My number is...
Leave a message.
555-3833. That's it. I just want to leave my number. Okay.
Leave a message.
I just got out of a very serious relationship with a girl who turned out to be a wabbit, and that's why I'm acting so weird. It's not you. It's me. This is Elmer. Ooh. Fud.
Leave a message.
I don't think this is working out.
Elmer?
Brunhilde? Great.
Don't ever call me again.
You're watching Freakazoid right here on Cartoon Network.
I'm Freakazoid. I am a genuine superhero. Oh.
It's a world in peril. And this world needs heroes. It needs dogs. Oh, yeah, dog heroes.
Let me get this straight. We saved the world, and a doggy biscuit is the thanks we get for a job well done?
That's about the size of it. Road Rovers, heroes, dogs. Today at 2 on Cartoon Network.
Now back to more Freakazoid on Cartoon Network.
Why doesn't
Sylvester ever really swallow Tweety? Because then the show would be over. There would be no show. No. He can't swallow her. Tweety's too big. His head is too big. No, Tweety's head is too big. Tweety's head is like, Tweety's head is like.
Guys, I will tell you why. This is the real reason, okay? Now, Muhammad Ali taught Tweety how to box, so now Tweety is just
on his like little thing that dangles his back
He even beat up the champ, Evander Holyfield. I mean, he's spectacular. He's on the
when he beat Evander, he didn't have to bite a 0.
No. See, and he's a bird.
Hey there, I'm Chicken, and the network told me to tell you about my new show, Cow and Chicken. So, this is me. Here's my mom and dad, and this is my big stupid sister, Cow. Okay, that about covers it. Let's rock.
Cow and Chicken, tonight at 8 on Cartoon Network.
My cousin, Boom.
Batman, weeknight at 6 and 6:30.
Can I play with this? No. That? No. How about this? No.
On video, Gotham City's coolest criminal is back. Now it's up to Batman and Robin to put him on ice in an all-new animated feature-length Batman movie. Hurry! Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero, available only on video.
This is Cow. This is Cow's mom and dad. This is Chicken. This is Chicken's mom and dad. This is their cousin, Boneless. Cow, Chicken, mom, dad, cousin. Just another good, wholesome family TV show. Cow and Chicken, Saturday at 11 a.m. on Cartoon Network.
The 50 greatest cartoons of all time will return after these messages. The 50 greatest cartoons of all time continues. Now that's rich.
Catch a sneak peek of Beetlejuice. April 1st on Cartoon Network.
All the chicks are crazy for a certain burly wolf, a real sharp curly wolf.
What an episode! Some dumplings to go with that? Oh, that makes me tingle. Got him! Oh, not having a good day. Oh! Oh, that was a good one! Bye-bye! What? Oh, is that all there is?
Cow and Chicken, new episodes Tuesday at 8.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking he's nothing but a low-down, good-looking pig with no respect for women. But you're wrong. I love women. Once, I even loved too much. Oh, it started innocently enough. She'd lost her glasses. I found them. Here you go, little nearsighted mama. She smiled at me through those Coke bottle frames and said, Jinkies. Oh, man. I'm in love. What followed was a whirlwind romance, full of laughs and adventure and badly disguised villains. She was always on the run, but I was right behind her. I was driven to madness. I had to make her mine. I took her to our favorite night spot, gazed into those wobbly eyes and said, Velma, marry me, pretty mama. She looked back at me with that freckled face full of love, sighed, and said, I'm sorry, Johnny, but my career comes first. It was then I felt my heart break like a fragile Scooby snack upon the jagged teeth of reality. And it's been broken ever since. Hey there, little mama. The seat taken.
The following is a special Cartoon Network Toon Extra presentation.
What hidden terror keeps the Batman awake at night?
Bruce. Is there some past tragedy? Bruce, why couldn't you save us, son?
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Batman. Tonight at 7 on Cartoon Network.
It's payback.
Ah, Bedrock. There's the Flintstone house, but we're not stopping there. Here we are, the home of telegram delivery man, Shermie Feldspar. He's not the most important fellow in Bedrock, but let's just see what the world would be like without him. If it weren't for Shermie, Mr. Slate would never get that telegram about the crane recall. And Fred, poor Fred, would never be the same. Neither would Smurf Village, and the poor Smurfs would be forced out of their homes. Then this would happen. Then this. 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 Wait a second! But Shermie did deliver that telegram, which goes to show you that even the smallest player is important on Cartoon Network.
And how about a raise?
We'll talk.
You like me. You really like me.
I don't know. Sounds okay when a cartoon character says it. Watch 2 full hours of Academy Award-winning and nominated cartoons on Toonheads, Monday night at 7 on Cartoon Network.
Sir, I'm receiving a communication, but I'm not sure it's coming from Earth.
Coming up next, Robotech. Robotech. No assembly required.
24 unidentified objects 600 plus.
Enemy approaching from behind. Nothing can save them.
The enemy has penetrated our defense. There are too many coming through.
Here's the last thing you see. Grapple.
Squadron, prepare for battle.
Let's get on with it.
Target within range. I'm the reflex warheads and have missiles standing by.
Moving out now. And Kevin, ready to fire.
Squadrons, prepare for battle.
Let's get on with it.
Robotech will continue in a moment. Robotech. No assembly required.
24 unidentified objects 600 plus.
Enemy approaching from behind. Nothing can save them.
The enemy has penetrated our defense. There are too many coming through.
Here's the last thing you see. Grapple.
Squadrons, prepare for battle.
Let's get on with it.
Target within range. I'm the reflex warheads and have missiles standing by.
Moving out now. And Kevin, ready to fire.
All pilots, man your Veritex. Good luck, men.
Robotech will continue in a moment.
Jungles of Tasmania, 2 brave adventurers pursue the elusive beast.
There he is. Let's get him. Back, you Taz. I got him.
Hey, what are you kids up to?
Playing with Tornado Taz, Mom.
Tornado Taz, he spins, he whirls, he speaks Taz.
He's cuddly, too.
Taz love Taz.
Tornado Taz, new from Play by Play. Get yours before they all disappear.
Coming up next, it's more Alvin and the Chipmunks, followed by Big Bag on Cartoon Network. You're watching Cartoon Network. We'll be right back after these messages.
Cartoon Network press conference where it's just been announced that Cow and Chicken will be on 5 nights a week.
Chicken, would you say you crossed a road to get on TV 5 nights a week?
That's a good one.
Yeah, he crossed a road.
He crossed a big road.
And then he crossed the next one, and he crossed the one after that. This chicken has legs.
Starting Monday, Cow and Chicken is on weeknights at 8:30 on Cartoon Network.
Hey, Dexter! What does this button do? It changes these songs on my new CD, the Musical Time Machine. What's the Musical Time Machine? It says an interdimensional journey through the edges of music and my shop, Dexter's Laboratory.
The Musical Time Machine is available now on audio cassette and CD.
Didi, get your own copy of my brand new CD. Okay, Dexter, but I'd rather just play with yours.
The Musical Time Machine from Kid Rhino is available now at Sam Goody and Music.
I was very young for my age, but I matured quickly. I guess you'd say that show business is my life.
Celebrate the rabbit with a whole weekend of classic Bugs cartoons.
This is an outrage! June Bugs, the very idea. June Duck! June Duck! June Duck! June Duck!
June Bugs starting Friday at 9, only on Cartoon Network.
Need to pick up your toys.
That's no ordinary toy. It's this week's prize, a Nocturnal Glow Watch. There are still hundreds of prizes to be won, so keep watching weeknights at 8, only on Cartoon.
Thanks to Chasers Anonymous, I'm the nicest wooden chase you of my life, depending on an hombre who's ever crossed the Rio Grande.
I'm Elmer Fudd, and I'm a chaser.
Hi, Elmer.
Wabbits and ducks, wabbits and ducks. All I used to do was chase wabbits and ducks. But now I'm strong.
Oh, bourgeois. I'm Sylvester, and I am not obsessed with chasing, because chasing is just what cats do. So it's not a problem, just an instinct of a cat, which I am.
Me remember, long time ago. Rabbits.
Is this the all-you-can-eat buffet? Docs?
Stay strong, everybody. Stay strong.
Hello, women. Which one of you two gorillas wants to be my girlfriend?
You're too skinny.
Too skinny? I'll show them who's skinny. Ben Pants School of Getting Beefy. You Ben Pants?
You can collect all fun.
We won't be intimidated by criminal threats.
Right. Today at 4, Cartoon Network is building you a better cartoon show.
Hurtling at unbelievable speed. It's scaring the kids.
May the death of the world be upon each and every one of you. Take your best shot.
We call it Toonami.
They're mad. I suspect fear is behind this. I was suspended somewhere in time and space. All strong, all brave, all heroes.
Take heed.
Check us out today at 4.
Everyone.
Coming up next, it's the Acme Hour, followed by the Super Friends on Cartoon Network.
We'll return in a moment to Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater.
CartoonNetwork.com. The internet. Cartoon.
In a world full of intrigue and danger, it will be up to one man to save the world from the threat of an evil genius. It's Fred Flintstone as you've never seen him before, tracking down a group of vicious spies and doing it on their own turf. Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater presents A Man Called Flintstone. Next Sunday at 10 on Cartoon Network. We now return to Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater. Next time on Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater, A Man Called Flintstone, only on Cartoon Network.
Haha, Dexter. Millions of people have tried to call and save you, but I foiled you once again. I'm moving your show to 7:30, and no one's gonna find out about it. Oh, shoot.
Nice try, Man Duck. But everybody can still rescue Dexter. Just watch his show a half hour earlier and look for your chance to call and try to win all those prizes.
Prizes!
So watch his show all this week at 7:30 and enter Dexter's Duplicate.
Well, the hits just keep on coming.
No way!
We start at 4 with Sailor Moon.
I can't believe it's really her! Surrender while you can! Let him have everything we got!
That brings me to 4:30, Robotech.
I don't make the rules, I just play the game.
Then we'll be cutting some robots in half at 5 with Voltron.
Look at that! There's always Voltron. Missiles away!
And Quest cleans up at 5:30.
It's those kids!
So hang out, relax. I'll see you in a few minutes.
This might work!
Thanks for stopping by. The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest now continue on Cartoon Network.
Magnificent.
I suggest you save the flattery for the judge. Catwoman. Next time on Batman. From a prehistoric journey through the land before time to a tiny immigrant's inspiring American tale. From the dangerous quest of a dog called Balto to the television premiere of Batman's first animated movie, Cartoon Network brings you the finest feature-length animated films on television. It's Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater, premiering Saturday at 8 on Cartoon Network. Long ago, when dinosaurs walked the earth, there lived a young longneck called Littlefoot. Separated from his family, his only hope for survival lay in a faraway place called the Great Valley. It would take courage, bravery, and the help of some new friends to make the difficult journey. The journey through the land before time. Cartoon Theater presents The Land Before Time, premiering Saturday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
It's time to do the thing today, the Cartoon Network thing to do. We say what we say to you, and you go do that thing we say. The Cartoon Network thing to do, today's Cartoon Network thing to do. Today's Cartoon Network thing to do is the get into trouble with your neighbors thing.
Here's what you do. First, you create a hideous meat gun. Then you shoot things, and they turn into meat. Turn cars into meat, turn buildings into meat, turn the mayor into meat. Then you shoot a superhero in the hair, and boy is she mad. You're in trouble.
Well, that's it for that cartoon thing. Today's Cartoon Network thing to do. So you go do that thing we we said. 'Cause once you've done that little thing, it's the Cartoon Network thing you did. Today's Cartoon Network thing.
Rabbits everywhere, and not a duck in sight. You're watching June Bugs. Celebrate the Rabbit, only on Cartoon Network.
How about a little clap?
It's awful dark in here. I will light me a candle to see where I'm going at. Shh! You'll scare the mouse away, Campbell!
I got the mouse! I got the mouse! I can hear him breathing.
I got him, George. I got me a little mouse for my very own, George. And I will love him and pet him and squeeze him and hug him, George. And love him and hug him and pet him and squeeze him, George.
The mouse! Then I'm left holding the bag. I think. Yep. I'm left holding the bag. Oh!
Wow. Don't touch that carrot. June Bugs continues on Cartoon Network. Celebrate the Rabbit, only on Cartoon Network. Celebrate the Rabbit. You're watching June Bugs on Cartoon Network. These classic Bugs Bunny cartoons could lead to a condition known as rabbititis. If you see colored spots before your eyes and exhibit rabbit-like tendencies, please turn off your television set immediately. Keep an eye out for the beauty and detail of the backgrounds drawn by Maurice Noble, Philip DeGard, and Richard Thomas.
Cartoon Network.
Without writers like Michael Maltese, Ted Pierce, and Warren Foster, there would be no Rabbit Fire, Wackiki Wabbit, or A Star is Born. All classics. When asked how to draw Bugs Bunny by eager art students, Chuck Jones told them the easiest way was to draw a carrot and then hook a rabbit onto it.
Ain't I a stinker?
Keep an eye out for the beauty and detail of the backgrounds drawn by Maurice Noble, Philip DeGard, and Richard Thomas.
Yes, Dexter, now that you're on every night, will you be changing lab coats every night also?
He calls his lab coat Freddy.
Freddy.
Doesn't that let you?
The big news, Dexter's Laboratory is now on every weeknight at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Be cool and smell a flower. Make love, not war and shower. Kiss the world.
Animaniacs Marathon, Sunday at noon, only on Cartoon Network.
We're going down on the ice.
The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest are next on Toonami.
I tracked them to this cave, but they're not here unless...
Mommy's in Malenke.
The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest will return in a moment.
Let there be light.
Every weekday at 5. Toonami gives you more power.
That kid's gonna be stronger than all of us.
I can do it.
We're here to fight.
Dragon Ball Z. Every weekday at 5. Come by and watch the fireworks. Your wish has been granted. Full on. Only Toonami.
Oh, see? Look at her. Look at Cal. What do you see? Udders. Say it. Say it with me. Udders. I don't have a problem saying the word udders. And you know what? Neither does Cal. You see udders, don't you? Star quality udders. But why don't we look beyond the udders? Why don't we look behind the udders at the smart, funny, talented young lady with udders?
Cow and Chicken, tonight at 8:30.
Udders. Sometimes it helps if you repeat it.
Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling. Johnny B.
I have to go potty.
All the chicks.
Come on, did you fall in?
Oh, yeah.
Has anyone seen my hair removal cream? I think bald is a very good look for you.
Animaniacs, premiering next week at 8:30 on Cartoon Network.
Shine your head for a quarter.
And now, performing another classical work, the Great Wackarotti.
There's plenty more where that came from. The Animaniacs Marathon, premiering Sunday at noon only on Cartoon Network. It's a typical day at Cartoon Network, where the cartoons are...
I have to go potty.
What?
Must be the cute alarm.
Now let's see who you really are.
Hello, Daphne.
I'm a snort.
Hey, you know what you call a test tube with a college degree?
What?
A graduated cylinder.
The Animaniacs are coming to Cartoon Network, premiering next week at 8:30.
I still have to go potty.
We won't be intimidated by criminal threats.
Every weekday at 4, Cartoon Network is building you a better cartoon show. We call it Toonami.
Are you excited? You should be. Bring it on.
Check us out, weekdays at 4. Brought to you by Nintendo 64. Get in or get out.
Animaniacs Marathon, Sunday at noon only on Cartoon Network.
Say come on. Come on. Oh, yes.
I am Weasel here to set the record straight. Some of you are not clear on the difference between a cartoon such as this and the high-quality animated entertainment of cartoons, such as myself. What's a cartoon, you ask? Let's take a look. This is a cartoon. This is something wholly other. This is a cartoon. This is, in color. This is a cartoon. This is, well, you get the idea. To review, I am a cartoon.
I are cartoon too, also.
You know, for once he's right. Watch Cartoons, Fridays at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Powerpuff Girls, saving the world before bedtime. This November on Cartoon Network. Check it out. It's CartoonNetwork.com. The Department of Cartoons. Everything that goes into a cartoon comes out here. CartoonNetwork.com. The internet cartooned.
Now back to the show. Do you see how your patience paid off?
Ah, boy. Money driving around. Something wrong, old buddy? Yeah, ever heard of gas money, Barney?
The Flintstones, tonight at 7:30.
Gas money, driving around.
You could be one of 10,000 SpaghettiOs kids doing a Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island video. Many will enter, few will gain. To enter, write, or see specially marked cans of SpaghettiOs.
Welcome to the Ghoul School, where Shaggy, Scooby, and Scrappy are going to have to keep 5 ghoulish girls out of trouble or face their ferocious fathers. Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater presents Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. Tonight at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Every weekday at 5. Toonami gives you more power.
That kid's gonna be stronger than all of us.
I can do it.
Here.
Full on. Only Toonami.
Check it out. It's CartoonNetwork.com. CartoonNetwork.com. The internet, cartoon.
Flintstone, you're fired! You're fired! Gone! I love having bad days.
And now, a message of peace and love from our newest family.
Oh.
It's a 3-hour super chunk of the family that'll make you appreciate your own. The Addams Family. Next. Only on
Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, there's more Super Chunk, followed by Scooby-Doo on Cartoon Network.
Booba-baba-dee-dee, booba-baba-dee-dee. Fred, Red, Tom, Mom, Chicken, Scooby-Doo. Yogi, Dibble, Snaggle, Huckle, Cow, and Droopy, too.
Dino, Bluto, Jerry, Judy, Weasel, Wally, Wilma, All-Star, Moltar, Elmer, Dexter, Vilma.
Tweety, Tweety, Yossi, Rossi, Funky, Monkey, Spike. Flip, freeze, loop, sleep, squiddly, diddly, tight.
Booba-baba-dee-dee, booba-baba-dee-dee, booba-baba-dee-dee.
Speed. Bang. Johnny. Master. Quick Draw McGraw. Freakazoid.
Booba-baba-dee-dee, booba-baba-dee-dee. Batman, Birdman, Bam, Bammy, Timmity, Tail.
Yappy, yucky, jokey, hokey, pixie, dixie, shaggy.
Jabba, Blabba, Juicy, Rosie, August, Doggy, Daddy. Bugs Bunny, Barney, Bet, and Betty, Brack, and Penny.
Porky Pepper, Pinkie Pie, Papa, Peppy, Penny.
We've got the biggest cartoon stars. How else can we explain it?
From Animan to Thorax.
Cartoon Network, screwy, ain't it?
Next time on Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater, Scooby-Doo meets the Boo Brothers. Only on Cartoon Network.
And now it's time for Go Ask Cartoon Network.
Hey, Cartoon Network? Why does Wile E. Coyote keep shopping at Acme if all the products backfire or blow up on him? How can a 3-ounce bird lift a 3-ton anvil? What would happen if Bugs Bunny made the right turn in Albuquerque? How come you guys never get hurt?
A good diet, exercise,
flexibility, really. Sylvester, what would you do if you ever caught Tweety?
I'd just give him back his wallet he dropped 7 years ago.
Velma, what about a glasses strap or contacts? Wonder Woman, if your invisible jet is invisible, how can you find it? Hey, where can I get some of that hair tonic? What exactly is suffering succotash?
Cartoon Network. You've got questions. That's, understandable.
Why are the Smurfs blue?
We're not. We're green. Adjust your TV.
1, 2, 3, 4 Gigapets Plus.
4 different Rugrats all in one game. They react to your voice. Speak up, Angelica.
Yeah, babies.
1, 2, 3, 4 Gigapets Plus.
If a Rugrat calls, you can care for them all.
1, 2, 3, 4 Gigapets Plus.
Talking Rugrats Gigapets Plus.
3, 4, 5, 6 Gigapets Plus.
6 different Looney Tunes all in one game.
Hi, Tweety. Bad Pooty Cat.
They move to your voice.
3, 4, 5, 6 Gigapets Plus.
It's Looney Tunes call.
Lights on, Bugs. 3, 4, 5, 6 Gigapets Plus.
Talking Looney Tunes Gigapets Plus from Tiger.
It's the Powerpuff signal. Let's go!
Hurry, girls, hurry! Now let's fight!
Not so fast! Everybody ready? Let's get him!
Powerpuff Girls, saving the world before bedtime. New, November 18th at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Hey, Dexter, what would you do if your name was Nancy? I refuse to answer any hypothetical questions. Okay, Nancy!
Now on CartoonNetwork.com, the favorites section. It's everything you ever wanted to know about your favorite cartoon stars. CartoonNetwork.com, the internet cartoon.
Coming up next, it's Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Followed by The Animaniacs on Cartoon Network.
A cold night, a cold land, and one very cold heart. And when Mr. Freeze gets angry, one hero is the world's best chance for survival. In Batman's second full-length feature, the Dark Knight will have to depend on loyal friends and a new ally, if anyone's going to weather the storm. Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater presents Batman Sub-Zero, premiering next Saturday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Blossom, the Powerpuff Girls, Wednesday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Safety first!
Saving the world before bedtime. Bubbles, the Powerpuff Girls, Wednesday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Play.
Saving the world before bedtime.
And now it's time for Go Ask Cartoon Network.
Hey, Cartoon Network?
Talking Looney Tunes. They talk to each other.
They're here! Squeeze their hand and they talk to each other. What's new, Booty Cat?
Uh-oh, Talking Looney Tunes. Squeeze their hands. They talk to each other. Tweety and Sylvester sold together Bugs and Dap.
Time.
Yes, sir.
The Powerpuff Girls, Wednesday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Zoinks! Jinkies! Like, wow! It's Scooby-Doo Snack Tracks, the ultimate collection. For the first time ever, get 18 tunes from your favorite Scooby-Doo episodes.
I'd like to sing like Dooby-Dooby-Doo.
Pretty Mary Sunlight, she's all right.
Plus, a new Scooby Dance mix to boot.
It's not the same kind of sound.
Scooby-Doo Snack Tracks. Available on CD and cassette at Borders. Sorry, Monster Guy. You're going to have to buy your own.
An elephant, a speck of dust. What does it all mean? Who knows? That's right, a who knows. I have no clue, but this who knows. It's Horton Hears a Who. Wednesday at 7:30 on Cartoon Network.
You know, you'd think at some point he's got to over-tighten that thing.
Dexter's Laboratory, weekdays at 7:30 on Cartoon Network.
All the entries are in. Whoa. Tune in Thanksgiving Day to find out if you're the grand prize winner. It could be you. Not him. It's Cartoon Network's Toy Blowout. Brought to you by Hasbro Toys and Games.
So get this, big Thanksgiving special. 2 lost boys, dark forests, slavering wolves, danger, danger!
I still don't like it.
So we toss in a squirrel with a necktie.
The Thanksgiving that almost wasn't. Wednesday at 7 on Cartoon Network.
Guest stars. Some say your cartoon isn't cool without one. But only one cartoon is bold enough to have a whole nother cartoon as a guest star. Johnny Bravo. He's got cartoon connections and he's not too proud to use them.
I'll give you a Scooby snack.
He's checking his ego at the door and saying,
You understand what that dog says?
Johnny Bravo.
Jeez!
Don't let the name fool you.
Johnny Bravo, Mondays at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's...
So our story begins.
Once upon a time, there was a little schoolgirl who became a warrior.
I'm gonna vaporize you!
In the name of the moon, she faced the ultimate evil and left us hanging. Now we're giving you the rest of her story. It's 17 episodes of Sailor Moon, never before seen on our shores. A Toonami exclusive premiere. It all starts Monday. Who loves you?
1 year ago, we embarked upon our most ambitious project to date. This January, we hope to finish it. Ed, Edd and Eddy, coming this January to Cartoon Network.
It's the Powerpuff signal. Let's go!
Hurry, girls, hurry!
Now let's fight.
Not so fast! Everybody ready? Let's get him!
Powerpuff Girls, saving the world before bedtime. New, Wednesday nights at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Cartoons!
Come on in and check out what's happening on CartoonNetwork.com all this week. Go to Department of Cartoons and see your favorite Furby. Okay. Click on Games and play the newest Furby. Right. Log on and look out for the CartoonNetwork.com Furby search. All this week, 500 Furbies are hiding out. If you find one, you could win one. And if you win one, that's one less Furby for us to keep track of. Keep your eyes peeled for your chance to win a Furby. All this week, only on CartoonNetwork.com.
Today at 5, Toonami gives you more power.
That kid's gonna be stronger than all of us.
I can do it.
We're here to fight.
Dragon Ball Z. Today at 5. Come by and watch the fireworks. Your wish has been granted. Full on. Only Toonami.
Cartoon Theater presents Marathon, an epic tale of 6 movies brimming with adventure, drama.
Please, Doctor. It's the only medicine we got.
Greed.
What the IRS don't know won't hurt them.
And forbidden passion. One of the finest casts ever assembled, all in glorious cartoonoscope. Cartoon Theater's Movie Marathon, coming Saturday at noon to a TV screen near you.
You always hate doing things like this. Believe me, it was a tough decision. But you have to do what's best for the team. The Thundercats have been released.
No, I have to stay.
Come home, Chitara. But we've brought back a Hall of Famer.
All are assembled at the Hall of Justice.
Sailor Moon will continue to lead off at 4 o'clock.
Don't move! I'm Sailor Moon! We're gonna chew you up and spit you out.
Now battling second, playing the 4:30 slot, are the classic heroes of the Super Friends.
He's gonna fire that laser beam at us.
Goodbye forever. For major offensive support, Dragon Ball Z stays in the 5 o'clock position. And the anchor, our cleanup man, is still Johnny Quest at 5:30. Purists may have some trouble adjusting, but trust me, you'll be pleased with the results.
All we've got to do now is follow it. Crazy.
Sailor Moon, The Lost Episodes now continue. A Toonami exclusive premiere.
Fearsome creatures with awesome powers.
You are watching Sailor Moon, The Lost Episodes. A Toonami exclusive premiere.
School's already started, so why is everyone still outside playing?
Sailor Moon, The Lost Episodes will return in a moment. A Toonami exclusive premiere.
Come to our Christmas party. It's a bunch of Yuletide shows, and they'll be on your TV. It's the funny box that glows.
Like a light bulb.
See all your cartoon favorites, and we got some real big names.
Like a light bulb.
Like Yogi, the Grinch, and Flintstone, and that crazy Smurfette Dame. All right, who keeps doing that?
Like a light bulb.
Snagglepuss? Casper? Rosie? Christmas party, Sunday at noon.
Like a light bulb.
What is that?
That is Ed.
How about that?
That's Ed.
I thought he was Ed.
No, he's Ed.
Is that not what I said?
No, you said he was Ed.
Is he an Ed too?
Well, he's an Ed, but he's not Ed.
Which Ed is he not?
Neither one. He's Eddie.
So he gets a Y.
A-Y.
Why?
That's right.
But he's an Ed because he starts with Ed.
No, he starts with Ed and Ed catches up.
So it's Eddie, Ed, and Ed.
No, it's Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
What's the difference?
It's much less confusing that way.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie, coming this January to Cartoon Network.
I got some good news and some bad news. For the first time ever, Toonami is without the Thundercats.
What's going on here?
But enough of what we don't have. Let's talk about what we do.
I'm Sailor Venus, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Mars, and Sailor Mercury!
The girls of Sailor Moon get the party started right.
You'll have to deal with us first, pretty boy.
Then get your degree in Superhero 101 from Toonami University and its Faculty of Super Friends.
At the Hall of Justice, our intelligence satellites have detected an attack force of UFOs. We're on our way.
After that, the advanced placement kids can move right into Dragon Ball Z in 5.
That kid's gonna be stronger than all of us.
Then do some undergrad work with Dr. Benton, the PhD, and the real adventures of Johnny Quest at 5:30.
Dr. Quest will find this a most impressive demonstration.
It's a brave new world.
Man will no longer have to think.
Sailor Moon, The Lost Episodes now continue. A Toonami exclusive premiere.
I always get everything that I want.
You are watching Sailor Moon, The Lost Episodes. A Toonami exclusive premiere.
Everything.
Run all you like, kid. I'm around every corner.
Sailor Moon, The Lost Episodes will return in a moment. A Toonami exclusive premiere.
Cartoon Network and Barbie are hooking up to bring you into the digital age. This Friday, we're giving a Barbie Photo Designer digital camera and CD-ROM to 25 lucky callers. Just point, shoot, throw the Barbie CD-ROM into your computer, and get pictures instantly. There's no film to load. See your pictures instantly on the computer. 500 first prize winners get Barbie Writing Club CD-ROMs. You know the drill. Watch Cartoon Network this Friday between 4 and 4:30 for your chance to win.
Yogi wants to have a nice, normal Christmas just like anyone else.
Merry Christmas, Yogi!
But first, he's got to be a champion ice skater. No, wait, a social services rep, a ski instructor, a hotel manager, an expert chef, an ice scraper, a girl magnet, a stuntman, a bellhop, dancer, newsboy, cop, tour guide, Santa, fish. Oh, forget about it. Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater presents Yogi Bear's First Christmas, premiering Saturday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
You always hate doing things like this. Believe me, it was a tough decision. But you have to do what's best for the team. The Thundercats have been released.
No, I have to stay.
Come home, Chitara.
But we brought back a Hall of Famer.
All are assembled at the Hall of Justice.
Sailor Moon will continue to lead off at 4 o'clock.
Don't move! I'm Sailor Moon! We're gonna chew you up and spit you out!
Now battling second, playing the 4:30 slot, are the classic heroes of the Super Friends.
He's gonna fire that laser beam at us. Goodbye forever.
For major offensive support, Dragon Ball Z stays in the 5 o'clock position. And the anchor, our cleanup man, is still Johnny Quest at 5:30. Purists may have some trouble adjusting, but trust me, you'll be pleased with the results.
All we've got to do now is follow it. Crazy.
Run all you like, kid. I'm around every corner.
Sailor Moon, The Lost Episodes will return in a moment. A Toonami exclusive premiere.
Look out, Sailor Moon! Be careful, boy!
You are watching Sailor Moon, The Lost Episodes. A Toonami exclusive premiere.
A Christmas Flintstones will return on Cartoon Network's Christmas Party. Coming up next, it's a Jetsons Christmas Carol, followed by Johnny Bravo on Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Theater presents Marathon, an epic tale of 6 movies brimming with adventure, drama.
Please, Doctor. It's the only medicine we got.
Greed.
What the IRS don't know won't hurt them.
And forbidden passion. One of the finest casts ever assembled, all in glorious cartoonoscope. Cartoon Theater's Movie Marathon, coming Saturday at noon to a TV screen near you.
Some will fear it. Some will be humbled by its presence. But this January, someone is going to put it in his mouth and eat it.
Jawbreaker!
coming to Cartoon Network.
It's getting away!
Ed, and Eddie.
Wait!
Can't jump on him.
Stop! We won't hurt you! Look out!
Ed, and Eddie. New this January on Cartoon Network.
Buttercup. Just don't say she throws like a girl. Powerpuff Girls, saving the world before bedtime. New tonight at 8.
Now back to How the Grinch Stole Christmas on Cartoon Network's Christmas Party.
This will be your last battle ever.
I'm ready to fight. Look out!
Sailor Moon, The Lost Episodes. The Toonami exclusive premiere. Coming up next.
Check it out. It's CartoonNetwork.com, the Department of Cartoons. Everything that goes into a cartoon comes out here. CartoonNetwork.com, the internet cartooned.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This one's going out to all the ladies.
I am Sailor Moon, champion of justice. After her. I feel a strange force here. You want to see action? I'll give it to you. Sailor Scouts are here.
Sailor Moon, The Lost Episodes will return in a moment. A Toonami exclusive premiere.
Christmas party. It's a bunch of Yuletide shows, and they'll be on your TV. It's the funny box that glows.
Like a light bulb.
See all your cartoon favorites, and we got some real big names.
Like a light bulb.
Like Yogi, the Grinch, and Flintstone, and that crazy Smurfette dame. All right, who keeps doing that?
Like a light bulb.
Snagglepuss? Casper? Rosie? Christmas party starting Christmas Eve on Cartoon Network.
Like a light bulb.
Red Flintstone.
Who are you?
The ghost of Christmas. Start sharing your pebbles with poor Bonnie, or this is your fate.
I can change. I can share. How's my future look now? Dino, kids, Bonnie.
Daddy, Santa's watching you.
Happy holidays. Pulse Fruity Pebble cereal, part of this good breakfast.
This just in, the Bedrock Blizzard has covered all of downtown Bedrock.
Even my Fruity Pebbles got frosted.
Cool. Now for a limited time, new Bedrock Blizzard Fruity Pebbles.
Yesterday, you found a brand new use for mayonnaise. Today, the family dog has hired an attorney. Ed, and Eddie. Maybe it's just a phase.
Coming this January 4th to Cartoon Network, Ed, and Eddie.
First of 4 cartoons showing us the house, car, TV, and farm of the future. Tex shows us the future ease of living in House of Tomorrow.
Don't go away. The Tex Avery Show New Year's Eve Marathon will be right back after this. Only on Cartoon Network.
Cindy chases Yogi. Yogi's looking for other things. But when Cindy ends up in a faraway land, the real chase begins. And somewhere along the way, Yogi learns that what he really wants has always been right in front of him. Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater presents Hey There, It's Yogi Bear, premiering Saturday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
One of Tex and Heck Allen's favorite themes was the Western. Seen here, and drag along Droopy.
Dang nabbit, I can never find a parking space after lunch.
Cartoon Network keeps adding stars without adding parking space.
There's a space.
Reserved for Papa Smurf.
Bloody freaking die.
Wise Papa Smurf, corrupted by his own power. Can no leader go undated?
Hey, fellas, looking for a parking space? You can take mine.
Now this guy's a true hero.
Could have sworn I parked in the Wally Gator F-lot. Or was it in...
Now I remember. I flew into work today. Silly me.
Oh, brother.
Oh, man, look, there's one.
All right, boys, I need your foot power to help me gun it. That does it. I'm gonna start taking the bus away.
Well, who's that crazy cartoon king? The one who's fun of all. Say his name, not let it ring. Tex Avery. He's sure the genius man. He makes cartoons like no one can. The man's best, give him a hand. Tex Avery. Oh, John dropping tongue out in the head. Chocolate bleeding it. Tex Avery. It's the New Year's Eve Tex Avery Show Marathon, only on Cartoon Network.
Tex gives his slow-talking wolf character an odd stutter as a baby goat eats him out of house and home. In Billy Boy.
Don't go away. The Tex Avery Show New Year's Eve Marathon will be right back after this, only on Cartoon Network. How do Josie and the Pussycats spend their free time? Finding new organ players? No. Racing camels? No. Busting bad guys in 3-hour Super Chumps? Yes. The Josie and the Pussycat Super Chumps, Saturday at 4.
Meet Eddie. You don't want to know where that tongue's been.
Premiering Monday at 8 on Cartoon Network, Ed, Edd n Eddy.
You're watching Bugs and Daffy on Cartoon Network. We're back! Elmer had to reload. You're watching Bugs and Daffy on Cartoon Network. Sylvester, have Granny open up a can of tuna for you instead, okay?
You're watching Bugs and Daffy on Cartoon Network. Mallets are funny, but only in the hands of a professional. Now back to Bugs and Daffy.
You're watching Tom and Jerry on Cartoon Network. Careful with that mallet you're swinging, Tom. Do I look like Jerry Mouse to you? Gee. Why don't you ask nicely, Tom, please? Can I eat you, Jerry? You see, it's not that hard. Run, Jerry, run! There could only be so much steam left in that old cat. My cat just lies around the house, coughing up hairballs. More Tom and Jerry is on the way. Tom and Jerry need to get out of the house more. It seems they're really getting tired of each other. You're watching Tom and Jerry on Cartoon Network.
Who do you like better, Tom or Jerry? I tend to root for the underdog. Of course, underdog isn't in this cartoon, so rooting for him doesn't do me much.
You're watching Huckleberry Hound on Cartoon Network.
What is this? Huck of the Jungle?
After a failed boxing career, Rocky thought it would be best to hang out with a moose. I don't know exactly why, but it sure worked out okay. Chris and Natasha are nasty, but they call each other darling, and that's just sweet.
You've heard of the missing link? He's on all the milk cartons in Bedrock. True story. The Flintstones will be right back on Cartoon Network. As sure as the world is flat, the Flintstones are back on Cartoon Network.
known fact here. Bam Bam's real name is Bam. You know, with 2 A's. The Flintstones will be right back. Welcome back to the Flintstones. Do you think Fred's ever going to take that tie off?
You're watching Top Cat on Cartoon Network. Nice watch, Top Cat. Hey, wait, that's my watch. You're watching Yogi Bear on Cartoon Network. Hibernate, schnibernate. There are picnic baskets to be had. Smurfs will return on the one thing Grouchy Smurf doesn't hate, Cartoon Network. No, this isn't one of Jokey Smurf's pranks. The Smurfs really are back. You're watching The Jetsons on Cartoon Network. May I cut in? The show's coming back on. You're watching Scooby-Doo on Cartoon Network. Call me crazy, but I think Velma's the cute one. Every time she says Jinkies, I could just die.
You're watching Scooby-Doo on Cartoon Network. Who says teenagers aren't helping the community? Now back to Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo will be right back on Cartoon Network. You know, it's a little-known fact, but Daphne's headband, while a fantastic fashion accessory, can also be used as a weapon, if necessary. We now return to Scooby-Doo. He'll be cowering in the corner if you need him. Now, I've heard that with their bad luck with flat tires, the gang has started buying spares in 10-packs, you know, like batteries. I'm only telling you what I heard. Scooby-Doo will be right back.
To Scooby, movie making is about art, not money. However, Scooby snacks will never be in short supply at the Doo household, if you know what I'm saying. Moving the point, Tinseltown loves a talking dog story. Scooby Movies returns. The Scooby Movies will return in a moment. Shaggy decided he had to make a few of his own script revisions. Prima donnas. Pay for your snacks and come back from the lobby. Today's Scooby Movie is back.
You're watching the Super Friends on Cartoon Network.
Fighting crime by land, sea, and air. The Super Friends.
Godzilla will return, because man hasn't made a weapon yet that can stop him. Erupting from the ocean, Godzilla is back on Cartoon Network.
You're watching Captain Planet on Cartoon Network.
You are watching The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest on Cartoon Network. Back to The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest on Cartoon Network.
When we return, Beetlejuice's head will spin round, round, baby, round, 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 like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Beetlejuice now returns from the grave and to the show.
You know what they say? With friends like Fester, who needs a hunchbacked assistant named Igor? That's so true. Now, back to the Addams Family. That Addams with 2 D's. Freaky, huh?
You're watching Taz-Mania on Cartoon Network.
You're watching Batman on Cartoon Network. Never one to shy away from a good fight. Batman returns. You are watching Batman on Cartoon Network. The price for freedom is eternal vigilance. Batman is back.
You're watching the Animaniacs on Cartoon Network.
So where are Yakko and Dot's British accents? Wacko's faking. Yakko, Wacko, Slappy, Pinky, Skippy, Bobby, Mindy, Bucky, Sprain, Pesto, Otto, Flavio, Nuke, Nurse, Rita, Runt, Ralph, Minerva, Marita, Mime, Thaddeus, Squid, Chicken Boo. Who else? Dot! One genius plus one idiot equals, well, one genius and one idiot. Animaniacs will be right back. Back to cute, cuddly, concrete kids. You're watching Two Stupid Dogs on Cartoon Network. Yeah, boy. Here, stupid dog. We're back. You're watching Freakazoid on Cartoon Network. Freak out! Freakazoid is back on Cartoon Network. You're watching Road Rovers on Cartoon Network.
Playing fetch with hand grenades. The Road Rovers are back.
Hello. You are watching Dexter's Laboratory on Cartoon Network. Dexter's Laboratory is back on Cartoon Network.
You're watching Dexter's Laboratory on Cartoon Network.
Now back to more Weirdo Science with Dexter.
You're watching Dexter's Laboratory on Cartoon Network. There is slime, but that Dee Dee, sublime.
You're watching Johnny Bravo on Cartoon Network. Dry your eyes, ladies. Johnny Bravo is back on Cartoon Network.
You're watching Johnny Bravo on Cartoon Network. Johnny's back. He took the bus. You're watching Cow and Chicken on Cartoon Network. How does Cow eat those cookies? Cream first.
Yo, you are watching Cow and Chicken on Cartoon Network.
So much tormenting, so little time. Cow and Chicken is back.
You're watching Cow and Chicken on Cartoon Network. Oh, how I love pork butts. Oh, we're back.
Thank you, thank you. No, you're really too kind. Really, no, this is too much. 10.5 pounds of pure rock-solid muscle and downy soft fur. I am...
You're watching the Powerpuff Girls on Cartoon Network.
The Powerpuff Girls are all heart. Look out for this one, though. She's a little firecracker.
You're watching the Powerpuff Girls on Cartoon Network. Excuse me, evil. It's ladies first. You're watching the Powerpuff Girls on Cartoon Network.